Hi, it's Vic. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have a fun Christmas card for you today. So I'm using the Sunny Studio Stamps Frilly Frames die, and I've just got some white cards and I'm running that through my die cutting machine. And then next I'm using this Cocoa Party stamp set, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp out my images for my card. And you'll see that I die cut some white card, but I ended up changing my mind a bit later on in the video. And the ink I've used is Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So this is the ink you'll need if you're going to be doing some Copic colouring. And then the paper I've got is the Crafter's Companion card. So just some of the cards I would test out if you are just starting Copic colouring because they may bleed. So the Crafter Companion card is the Nina Solar White, so that seems to work quite well. So now I'm just quickly showing you how I coloured up my images. So I've put all the markers on the screen and I've tried to speed up the colouring as much as I can, but I will do a video where it's more detailed and not rushed for people that do enjoy the colouring. So now I'm just finishing up the fox, and I don't know what it is with fox and cats. I seem to really struggle colouring them, and I don't know why. It's so strange, but I'm trying to just get out of my comfort zone and colour these critters because they're so cute. And here you'll see in a second I made a mistake. So the image that's just down below from the fox I thought was a badger, so I started to colour it in badger colours. It's clearly a squirrel. I don't know what is wrong with me today. And actually I made quite a lot of mistakes in this video today. I just had one of them days where whatever you make you're just not happy with. So I just carried on, and this card is the end result. So I hope you enjoy it. So now I'm just finishing up colouring in the badger, and I'm just going to quickly show you how I turned this little bird into a robin, because robins always remind me of Christmas. And the other fox that has the little party hat on that I'm going to turn into a Christmas hat, he was coloured in exactly the same colours as the fox I just showed you. So now I've just cut out all the images, and then here's another mistake. So I've inked up this piece of white card and I've put some gold embossing powder on and heat set it, and I just wasn't happy with how it looked against the images. It just completely clashed. So at this point I wasn't quite sure what to do, so I went ahead. Here's another mistake. This video is full of mistakes today. So I die cut the Time for Tea Designs Let It Snow sentiment in some colours of card which I didn't use. Now I've gone ahead and re-stamped that polka dot background, and I've just used some white embossing powder for this. So then I used the same die at the start of the video and I've die cut this out, and I've just added some ink all around the edges. And now I'm just placing my critters on just to see if they look okay against the coloured card. There's the sentiment that, as you can see, it just doesn't work. So I went ahead and die cut another one, and I ended up doing another one. So that's 3 sentiments. And I thought, well, I'm just going to go with it now. So I've used the red and white together. And now I have the Hello Bluebird Grassy Knoll die. I think that's how you say it. So I'm just going ahead and using some craft cards, and I'm going to be die cutting 3 of the hills out. So I will then add some white ink once they're die cut, and I'm just going to quickly show you here how I managed to get it all to fit together nicely. So I'm just trimming out these grass edges right now, and then I'm placing them on my card, and then once I'm happy with where they're placed, I'm just going to flip them over and just add some washi tape, because this is going through the die cutting machine again. So this will make sure that they're all held in place. And then there's the die that I used at the start of the video, and you'll see the bottom of the card has the scalloped border. And then I'm just going over them with that white pigment ink, and I have a blender brush, so that's Time for Tea Designs. So I'm just applying that just to make the grass stand out a little bit more. and I've got a light grey card base, so I'm just going to go ahead and just trim off the end because it's a little bit big, and then I'm going to use some double-sided tape and I'm applying this to the die cut piece, and then I'm going to adhere this down onto my card. Once that's adhered down, I'm then going to add the hills and the grass pieces. So again, I've left that washi tape on there, and I've just got some PVA glue, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that down. And then I'm just getting a rough idea of where to place all the critters. I love these critters, they're so cute, and I really love that bear, it's just lovely. So now I'm going to be adhering the sentiment, and again I've used PVA glue, and then I put a large acrylic block over the top of the sentiment just to make sure that it adheres down and it doesn't peel up, which they sometimes do, especially if you have embossing powder underneath them. So I'm just adding some foam squares now, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere the little robins down using some more PVA glue. And after all the mistakes I made in this video, I just kept going, and I'm quite happy with the end result. So this is the end card, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you're like me and keep making mistakes, just keep going. Thanks for watching, take care, bye.